We're just ambling along Kowloon, the coast of Kowloon. Kowloon.
Kowloon.
Kowloon.
Kowloon.
Kowloon. I'm trying to learn Cantonese, very complicated.
Kowloon.
Because you can say the same thing, well, it sounds like the same thing to English here, and it means something completely different. I'm trying to think of an example, like bear zao. That means beer. Bear zao. And then if you go zao, it means I'm going to go away. So you could order a beer and say, I want to go away. And of course, you know, that's just one example. It could get a lot ruder. I think this ngo is I. But ngo is diarrhea, isn't it? Ngo. So it depends how you say it. It can mean all sorts of different things. And of course, for the native speaker in these tonal languages, it's all very important. But for English, we don't really get it. Isn't it lovely? Look at that. I like the lights on the skyscrapers.
That's the Victoria Peak where you will go tomorrow.
Ah, Victoria Peak. Ah. We're seeing a big Buddha on top of the Victoria Peak, apparently.
No, Big Buddha is not Victoria Peak.
Ah.
Big Buddha is on a separate island called Lantau.
Oh, Lantau. Ah, so Big Buddha's different.
Yeah. This is just Victoria Peak where you have like a lookout and
Ah,
view of the city.
Wonderful. It's fabulous. There are all sorts of boats, lots of people.
I mean, it's still there.
I cannot see it.
One little boats going along, it's nice. And it's quite warm, but it's quite breezy, so it's not hot. It's not overly hot. Anyway, we're going to amble further. There are quite a few white people. And what I find is there are quite a few sort of people in their 20s selling little friendship bracelets with a little sign saying, I'm travelling the world. Please help fund my travels. And maybe I'm getting grumpy and middle-aged, but I think, why should people fund their travels? They need to get a job and they need to earn the money to go on their travels.
Yeah, but when you come here around...
But maybe I should be a little more hippie in my thinking. I am a resident in East Oxford, I suppose, after all. That's nice, little junk ships, aren't they cute, with little red sails. Lovely. Oh, there's a nice junk ship. That's very nice. And these are the types of boats that took people from China to places like Singapore. And they're quite fragile. You know, they're not. It could be quite nasty if one got into a storm. Some of them sank. If you imagine, you know, whole generations. A whole generation destroyed. Like Jock's ancestors came over in late 19th century. So imagine if they hadn't come over, all Jock's family wouldn't be there in Singapore. There's another junk ship, aren't they cute? I mean, they're obviously for tourist purposes now. They were very Aqualuna. Water moon. So that's something to do with that. They got a certain majesty about them, haven't they? Certain majesty. Oh, they're all up there. That's nice. Lovely blah. Anyway, gosh, look at all those adverts. Humidity, as it says up there, is, I don't know if you can see, You probably can't see, the camera's no good, it doesn't do it. But it's 45%, no, 76% humidity. It is quite humid, you can feel.
I study words. And
China construction. Lovely, 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 lovely. So interesting, interesting. I know what that is. That looks like a... I don't know. Do you know what that is? It's a bit of art, isn't it? It's a bit of art. I just see what it is. There's a sneezing woman, I'll get her way of. Commemorative sculpture of the Beijing 2008 Olympic torch. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Commemorating the Olympics. Very good, very good. Worth commemorating. And there's a fig with its aerial roots, creating the impression of hair. Rather spooky. And let's go through the roots. Ooh, very nice, very interesting. Figs, very good, nice trees. Lots of legends about figs, that they're kind of spirits inhabit them. Because of their form, looks very spooky. I don't know why trees and nature should have such a reputation, really. You know, the Hungry Ghost Month is very important in Hong Kong as well. You know, you shouldn't go out into nature too much because the idea is yin, you know, at night, yin, which is a spiritual force, is strong. You know, so all the spirits will be there in the cool night. And yang is, we all have yang because we're all living. Very interesting, isn't it? There's a cargo ship. Anyway, I think that's probably enough, isn't it? It's a bit enough. Oh, Kowloon. Bye-bye.